Hi guys, welcome back to the Clutch Bags Instagram TV channel. It's Rylie Cooke here, and I'm the social media project manager. And we are joined today for our second episode of our webinar series with Ana Petri, who's a product developer at Clutch Made Factory. Today we're going to be talking about bag memories for our bag talk episode. So I'm going to go straight in with some questions for you, Ana. My first one is, what is your favorite memory of a bag that you had as a child?
I think I have two main ones that I remember very clearly, and when I saw this question, they instantly came to my mind. One is I was very little. I think I was like 5 years old, and I had this little, I don't know if it was kind of like a doll kit, kind of. It was this baby pink color with white piping around it, and I remember it was kind of like a rectangular, very structured little doll kit. And I remember putting a flashlight and pretending it was a camera, so I was holding it like on my little shoulder and moving around the flashlight right here and pretending to film people. So that's the first one that comes to mind when I think about bags. And I think the second one, when it was, I think I was about like 14 or something, and I saw this backpack. I think it was the beginning of the school year. I saw this backpack in the store. It was a very beautiful floral pattern, very vibrant, like reds, greens, like a dark gray background, and I fell in love with that. And I remember at the time, all my friends at school, we used to use like those high-end, not high-end, but like popular brands that were quite expensive. So I found this backpack, which was like half the price. I was like, oh, my mom's gonna buy it for me because I didn't have money at the time, right? And I used that bag, no kidding. I think I used it for like the rest of my school years, and I still have it somewhere. It broke, one of the straps broke, I had to fix it. The zipper broke, I fixed it again. The pattern is kind of like, the colors are kind of muted because I used to walk home from school every day, and the sun kind of like burned the ink off, but I still love that bag so much. And I remember how like I wasn't a stylish teenager, how like I know teenagers nowadays, they're super stylish. I wasn't one of those, but I remember how special I felt with that beautiful floral print backpack. So I
Yeah,
think those
that's
were
so
two
cool.
memories.
I love bags that do that, that make you feel, really cool having the bag, very stylish.
Exactly.
My
Yeah.
second question for you is, what is your dream bag and why?
Well, I think I'm because I'm work with design. I always have to have my sketchbook and pens with me, and I oftentimes have my computer with me too. So I really need bags that fit stuff. But as I was talking before about the backpack, I do use backpacks too. But I feel there are so many cool designs that fit your stuff, and it also makes you feel grown up. I do have backpacks, like more modern, on-trend backpacks that make me feel grown up, if that makes sense too. But I really like crossbody bags, and I like bags that have a structured bottom, because I lose stuff all the time inside. Because I have my measuring tape, and I have my pencil case, and I have my computer, my sketchbook, sometimes a book that I'm reading, earphones, lipsticks, snacks, a lot of things. And if the bag is too soft, um, things are gonna get loose inside. But I do not like bags with a bunch of small pockets, because I lose things in them. Like I can never remember in which small pocket I put my keys on. So I much prefer a structured bag with one main compartment. And then inside that bag, I can put my pencil case or my makeup bag, which are like little pouches that I put inside, and I know what's inside each of the pouches. Yeah, I think that's it. And I don't like bags that are too complicated to open, because I'm anxious. And if I'm like in the supermarket and I need to pay for something and you cannot find your wallet, or you cannot find, like, you don't have time to, like, the cashier is giving you your change bag and you're like, oh my god, the person behind me is in a hurry and I cannot find my wallet. So I need bags that are not hard to open.
Easy access.
Yeah. And I think for colors, I don't wear much, like I don't wear a lot of colors on my wardrobe, so I think like a red bag or like a mustard bag are good ways to bring attention to your outfit, and you don't get bored of like a bright bag. as you can get from like a super bright t-shirt, if it's not your style, like in my case. So yeah, I think my dream bag has a structured shape, has some pockets but not that many, easy to access, fits my stuff, and can bring an interesting element to my outfits.
I love it.
That's my answer.
So particular about all of the things that you're looking for in a bag. It's so good.
Especially after
Okay.
working with it for so long. So I think you start to like get picky about it.
Yeah, you definitely would be for sure.
Yeah.
My final question for you today is, what trends are you looking for in bags for this upcoming holiday fall season?
So I think the main thing that I'm paying attention to is colors. I've been really loving those kind of pastel colors, but they're kind of like in between colors. So it's not like a true yellow pastel, like a baby clothing, or like a true baby pink pastel. Not those colors, but kind of like take a mustard and kind of add white to it, or like take a cherry and add white to it. Take I never know how to pronounce a chartreuse,
Chartreuse,
green,
yeah.
yellow, yeah, and add white to it. I love those, and I really love when you can really give attention to the material. So either if you like vegan material, or like if you're re-wearing your leather bags for years and years to come, I like when you can see the material. So I like more classic silhouettes on the outside, not that many details. And as you can see, for how much I talked about this, I really like structured bags. So squarish, rectangulars, or like round, but they kind of hold their shape. I only like slouchy bags for like bags, reusable bags that you take to the grocery store. That's when I use my slouchy bags because they can fit all your groceries there. But yeah, I think colors are the main thing that I'm paying attention to this season and next too.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today for our second episode of our new webinar series, Bag Talk. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you, Rylie. Thank you for having me, and thank you for talking with me about those bag-related topics.
And stay tuned for next week for episode 3 of our Bag Talk webinar series.